go. All right, this is Josh, and I'm here with
Gerard Chalou.
And we're doing 5 laps in the Nissan GT R. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Gerard. So before we get out there, you did the discovery laps. You saw the cone setup for the first time. Orange for braking. The next green is your turn in.
Yep.
The apex is a green cone standing and a green cone tipped over. That's where you want to be positioned, okay? But I don't want you to stare at cones out there, Gerard. I want you to look through the corners, look where you want to go. The car will follow your eyes out there.
Okay.
Now, what you'll hear from me going into a corner, I'll say brake in a straight line, then I'll say turn in, start releasing the brake. That simply means start trailing off the brake smoothly as you enter that corner. Now, when you hit that apex, you're going to hear me say squeeze and unwind. That means squeeze the throttle and unwind that wheel at the same time, okay? We're going to repeat that process all across the track. Last thing I want to mention is the fact that we do allow passing, so if you catch somebody, we're going to wait for them to put their hazard lights on. When they do, that means that we're allowed to pass. If someone catches us, I will see them in one of these 3 mirrors. I'll have you stay on the path you're on. I'll put the lights on for you. I'll place my hand on the wheel so we don't pull in their path. But once they pass, I'll remove my hand. The lights will be off. We'll get back to what we're doing.
Got it.
You ready to rock and roll, Gerard?
I think so, yeah.
You want to do manual or automatic?
Manual.
Good, man. So up on the right, down the left, they stay stationary. So you want to keep your hands at 9 and 3 at all times, so you're always ready to shift. Let's do it. And we are in first. Slowly pull forward. We'll go up and then out to the left. How long are you in town for?
I'm only in Vegas until tomorrow, and then I'm going back to, I'm visiting friends in the Bay Area.
Okay. Nice.
And I'm there until Tuesday of next week.
Okay. Through here. And I want you to pause beside these blue cones. Actually, clear. Pull straight on that for me. Go ahead and upshift. And I want you to go straight through, slightly left of that green cone right there. Brake just a little bit. Now turn in, nice and tight to the right. Get all the way inside. Here's your apex. Now smoothly squeeze and unwind out to the left. Go full throttle for me.
Upshifted for me.
Keep going and brake. Downshift. Stay straight. Now once you turn in, start releasing that brake. Get all the way to the right and balance nice and tight to that apex. Give it a little throttle. Now unwind to the left and squeeze. Go to the right side. We're going to go ahead and pass the discovery lap. And brake straight. And turn in. Start releasing that brake and tight to the right. Squeeze that throttle. Bring the car to the middle and accelerate back to the right side. Brake just a little bit. Turn in, start releasing the brake, balance into the left. Now unwind to the right and squeeze that throttle. There we go. Bring it back to the left toward that green cone and brake in a straight line. And turn in, start releasing, just balance into the right. Give a little throttle inside, nice and tight. Squeeze, unwind to the middle and accelerate back to that right side. And lift off throttle, turn in, and accelerate straight through. And brake firm, brake in a straight line. Turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right. Now unwind and squeeze to the left. How you feeling so far?
Good.
You like it?
It's shifting for me on the upshift.
It's got you're hitting the, I guess the red, so it's just like a little safety mechanism. And brake, keep braking, downshift once, turn in, start releasing that brake, get all the way to the right, a little bit of throttle, hit that apex, now squeeze and unwind out to the left. Stay on that left side all the way down, upshift, and brake, nice and smooth, brake, 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 turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right, squeeze to the middle, accelerate back to that right side. There we go. And lift off throttle, turn in tight to the left. Now I want you to unwind to the right smoothly and squeeze. Keep accelerating back to the left toward that green cone and brake straight. Turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right. More steering all the way inside. Squeeze, unwind to the middle. Accelerate back to the right. There we go. And lift off throttle, turn in. Accelerate straight through and brake in a straight line. Downshift, turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right. Give a little throttle. Now unwind and squeeze. There we go. Brake it all the way to the right, give it a little throttle, nice and tight, hit your apex, now unwind and squeeze out to the left, full throttle, straight ahead. Good job, Gerard, good job. And brake, downshift back to third, keep going straight, turn in, start releasing, get it all the way to the right, squeeze, unwind to the middle, and accelerate back to that right side. Brake just a little bit, now turn in tight to the left, all the way inside, unwind to the right, and squeeze, open that wheel up, there we go, bring it back to the left, and brake nice and firm, brake, 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 turn in, start releasing that brake, get into the right, a little throttle, bounce it in tight to that apex. Now unwind and squeeze, accelerate back to that right side. And lift off throttle, turn in, and accelerate straight through. And brake in a straight line, turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right. Now squeeze smoothly, unwind to the left. There we go. You having fun yet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, I'm shit, but You'll shift for you. You already figured that one out. And brake. Downshift key, braking in a straight line. Turn in, start releasing, get all the way to the right. Balance, give it a little throttle, hit that apex. Now unwind and squeeze. Stay on that left side. And brake. Downshift, keep braking in a straight line. Turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right. Now squeeze that throttle to the middle. Bring it back to the right side. Brake just a little bit. Turn in tight to the left. Unwind to the right. Squeeze, bring it back to the left side. Keep accelerating and brake. For a brake straight line, downshift. Turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right. More steering, give it a little throttle. Now unwind to the middle and squeeze. Back to the right side, upshift. And lift off throttle, turn in. And accelerate straight through. And brake. Downshift, turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right. Give it just a little throttle. Now unwind and squeeze. There we go. Beautiful. Woo! This car's fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's smooth. And brake. Downshift once, keep it in a straight line, turn in, start releasing, get tight to the right, give it a little throttle, get inside for me, and unwind and squeeze to the left. There we go, stay tight to the left, and brake, downshift to third, turn in, start releasing, get all the way to the right, give just a little throttle, bring it back to the right, stay left side, actually we're going to pass, and brake just a little bit, and just turn in tight, balance, squeeze, unwind out to the right, bring it back to the left. This time I want you to brake firm, and stay close to that position. Straight on through here, and we're gonna go up and around. What do you think, bud?
This is a good car.
Let's see here. We're gonna pull back in, and we're gonna park
Same place.
same place. Yeah, we'll pull in. You can pull in right there beside that 06 right there. And see if you can get the left tire to hit that little rumble strip right there. There we go. All right, man. Give me your thoughts, brother.
I like it.
Freaking sweet, isn't it?
Yeah. Doesn't slide real easy.
My hat flew down. Oh, I had like a little brake pill there. It just flew down and covered. I was like, well, good thing I don't need to touch it because he's on the brakes. But like, Jesus, Lord, I haven't had my hat fly down there in a while, man. So you don't have any bad habits, man. Okay?
Yeah.
If you do something really, really bad, you'll hear me scream like a girl. You didn't hear me scream, man. So you're straight. What I want you to do with the rest of your cars, get a feel for them like you did with this one. Pick your pace up as you feel confident with the car because every car has its different set of quirks and whatnot. Okay?
Yep.
You said you were driving the
Audi and the Huracan.
The Audi, extremely easy, smooth car to drive. If you're good to her, she'll be good to you. Now the Huracan is a really fast car. You're gonna find out a lot of acceleration, man. It's such a smooth, fast car that you can really enter turns quicker than you think. And at the last second, you're like, oh crap, I didn't brake enough. So make sure you use proper brake. You did it fine with me. I'm sure you'll do it fine on that.
I felt like I was braking real early at the cone with this thing.
A little bit. I mean, you could have. I didn't want to tell you. You broke at the right time, but I didn't want to say brake lighter because sometimes people like don't touch it at all, then you fly right off. So you can, now that it's over with, you can brake a little less, maintain that same brake pressure all the way through, but just have a little bit less brake pressure. You'll carry more speed in because you have the idea of the race line that you want to be on.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, like I said, just continue to improve each lap with the next couple cars. You'll be fine, brother. No complaints.
Good.
That was smooth. Did you enjoy yourself, brother?
I did, yes.
Nice.